This is the Mercedes-Benz C63 AMG Black Series. Here on the long straight, the AMG reached a top speed of 143.9 miles per hour before entering the braking. The Black Series is a very special version of the C63 AMG Coupe we tested last year. It's basically a more track-focused version of it. It's got wider tires, blistered fenders, it's got a bunch of aerodynamic aids stuck all over it like a race car. It looks mean, but it also drives mean. Not that it's threatening, it's just a more accurate, more dialed-in track car. It's a very nimble car with very trusty steering. Like the ZL1 and the 1LE, not much upsets it. Through the uphill S is incredibly stable. Here we're entering at over 132 miles an hour. It posted the third best time through Sector 2, the uphill S's, behind the Ferrari and the Camaro SS1LE. Only 0.2 of a second behind the Ferrari 458 Italia. Coming into Oak Tree, it masterfully controls itself here. We experimented with manual mode, but it requires a lot of attention to just match the red line upshift perfectly, and if you miss it, it'll take away power long enough to blow a lap. So we left it in Sport Plus mode, which allows for downshifts, but will upshift on its own as the engine reaches the red line. And while really stiff and almost race car-like, the C63 is a very balanced, easy-to-drive car. There are no false moves, really. The steering is sharp, the brakes are sharp, it's incredibly stable, and after driving the Camaro and the GT500, it actually feels small despite weighing over 4,000 pounds. Here we're reeling in the Subaru BRZ, which is presumably on a cool-down lap. You'll see Mike notices the C63 coming up hot on him here in a moment. Fortunately, he did see us, and we didn't blow that lap. Loads and loads of grip here, and also incredibly strong brakes. Maybe not as great a brakes as the Porsche 911 and the Boxster, but not far behind. And through the last transitions, fighting a little bit of oversteer there, coming onto the straight, unleashing the 510 horsepower, and crossing the start-finish at 2 minutes 58 seconds flat, a time that matches the Gullwing SLS AMG we tested a few years ago.